I telling lies? Can you see what I'm not saying through my eyes? All I know is love.
What's up, you guys? So today I'm showing you how I make my green banana porridge. This is a highly requested video. Okay, porridge is pretty much like oatmeal, but this one is not made with oats. You can make oat porridge. You can make banana, peanut porridge, cornmeal porridge. There's many different kind of porridges that you can make. A lot of West Indian people make different kinds of porridge because it's inexpensive. It keeps you full for long, and it really sits on your stomach nice, okay? So I'm gonna show you my version of banana porridge. It's really good, easy to make. I mean, I say it's medium. Well, to me it's easy because I'm a little extra. But it's easy to make, and yeah, so this is what we're gonna be using. So right here, I have some green banana. Okay, this is not plantains. These are green bananas. So you guys, this is what you want. Green banana, okay? Not plantain. This. Alright, you guys, I went to a West Indian market, and I even have the West Indian brands. Look, Suiza and Nesca. What? Alright, so you're going to need some sweetened condensed milk. This is a 13.8 ounce can. You're going to need some evaporated milk. This ain't no carnation milk, y'all. This is the Suiza. Alright? Yeah, that's crazy, right? They like import stuff from the Caribbean, the supermarket I found here in Florida. Alright, so you're going to need condensed milk, evaporated milk, some ground cinnamon. Some people use cinnamon sticks. You can use either one. You're gonna need a little bit of salt, a little bit of butter. As you can see, this right here is like 2 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna need some nutmeg, some vanilla extract, okay, real vanilla extract. It just tastes better. And you're gonna need a little bit of citrus to keep your green bananas from turning brown while you're cutting them. I have some lime juice here. You can use lemon juice as well. You're gonna need a blender. You can do this the old-fashioned way and use a grater. I actually did go out and get like this little fancy Oneida grater, but I'm not even gonna use this today. I'm gonna use my blender because at the same time, I went to Walmart and I got this Hamilton Beach little blender here. I'm gonna be using this. I bought this to make smoothies and stuff. So to make things easier on both of us, you know, I try to make my recipes easy. I'm going to be using the blender. So this is what we're going to be using to make our banana porridge. Let's get started. The first step, of course, we're going to have to peel these green bananas. Let's go. All right, y'all. So the first thing we're going to need to do is I have a little container of water here. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon juice in it just so that we can put the cut green banana in here. So this is just some lime juice with some cold water. This is just going to prevent the green bananas from turning brown while we're cutting them. So out of this bunch of bananas, I'm going to use, I guess 4 of the biggest ones. So it's going to snap it. We're going to use these 4 right here. And these I'm going to use for something else. Now let's peel these. Don't get at me for my green banana peeling, okay? But the thing is, when you do this, you want to make sure you get all the skin off. Because if you leave some skin on, it's going to make your porridge mealy. So you got to make sure you get it all off, okay? How do you guys peel your green bananas? Do you pluck them? This is the old school way right here, y'all. Some people talk crap to you if you just cut the skin off. I was taught to pluck it like this. That way you get everything and you don't waste. Some people, they just take their knife, which is fine if you don't know how to do it. Some people just take their knife and they just cut the skin off. But you see how you waste right there? I was taught not to do that. So it takes a little practice, but this I feel like is the better way. Plus it gets everything. You gotta make sure you get all the skin off and you don't want to waste. See, you see how right there, how there's like a little bit of skin? You're going to want to cut that off because it's going to mess your porridge up. Alright? So, there goes our first one. Alright. Here's our lemon water. Why I keep saying lemon? Our lime water. What the? I'm losing them. Work on the next one. So pretty much what I'm doing is right by these like indents, I'm just doing slits, and then you just pluck the skin off. To me, that's easier than, this is easier than just cutting them. But do what works for you. This is the old school way. Okay, you see that? If you prefer to use a knife or whatever, but I'm telling you, in West Indian households, they'll cuss you for cutting it. They feel like you wasting. But see? Now you come back, and if anything is there, skim it off, because you don't want it to mess up your porridge. See? Nice and clean. Then cut them into the lime water. I'm flavoring my porridge with cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg. I like to use like 1 star anise. That's like the Haitian way to do it. But for the likes of me, I cannot find my star anise in here. I done tore up my spice cabinet and I cannot find it. But of course, once I'm done cooking, I'll find it, right? But I love to just put one. Just put one, and it just gives it such a good flavor. I'm not making a lot because it's just me and hubby that are eating this. But if you're, of course, making a big pot for your whole family, you can triple, quadruple this recipe. Okay? I'm just making enough for like 2 servings. And I don't use any filler. I know some people put cornstarch and mess in theirs. I don't do that, okay? Not that it's something wrong if you do, if you need to stretch it. But I just don't like to do that. So, you know what? I'm going to do one more. Should I? No, this is fine. You know what? No, I'm going to do one more. Just so we have nice big bowls. So this is 4. Because these green bananas is a little small. Usually they come real big and fat like plantain. But since these are small, these 4 are pretty much the equivalent of 3 big ones. So. Look at that. You see how easy they peel? Once you get one corner started, it's just easy. Don't get at me about my knife skills. I'm a pro at this, alright? Make sure you get every piece of skin off. Alright. Alright, so I got all of our green bananas here soaking in the lime water. I'm going to clean up a little bit and get our blender cleaned out, and then we're going to do the next step. Alright, y'all, so I got my blender set up. What you want to do is you want to put a splash of milk. Ooh, I'm making a mess. A splash of evaporated milk just to get the banana going. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I got OCD. Let me clean this up. I'm a mess, y'all. But y'all love me. I don't like mess. Especially this thing is brand new. It still got plastic on it. Alright, y'all. So I put a splash of milk. Right here I have just some regular water. I'm gonna put a little bit. It's just to help it go. So now let's put in some green bananas. We're gonna start with that. Wanna put the top on. Let it go. Ooh, I do have a big blender too. I do have a big blender too, so if this doesn't mix right, I'm gonna switch it to my big KitchenAid blender. But let's see. Okay, it's going now, y'all. Remember to not overfill your blender. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more green banana. Take one out actually. Blend it. Okay, let's check on it. Okay, you see how it's looking nice and thick? Alright. I think I have enough room. As a matter of fact, I ain't even gonna play them kind of games, okay? I have my Caterer here. This right here, West Indians, y'all know this is the best pot to cook porridge in, okay? Let's go ahead and pour this in. And then we're gonna do another batch in the blender. Look at that. So once again, some milk. A little bit of water. And then I'm gonna toss in some green banana. And go ahead and put the rest in. A little bit more milk. You can use coconut milk, but I like coconut milk with cornmeal porridge, not really banana one. Alright, so this is done. Oh, look at that. Look how nice and thick it is, okay? Go ahead and get our pot. Pour this in the pots. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see this consistency? Look at that. It's nice and thick. If you was to cook it just like this without adding more liquid, it's going to be too thick. Of course, we're going to add some more milk, the condensed milk, okay? Alright, so I'm going to clean up real quick and we're going to go to the stove. Okay, you guys, so I'm here at the stove. Look at this beautiful consistency of the blended up green bananas with a little bit of milk and water. Okay, this is looking beautiful already. I have my stove on medium right now. I'm actually going to turn it down a little bit. You want to cook this slow and low. I'm just bringing my pot up to temperature. Once it's up to temperature, I'm going to turn it down to like a 3. I do have an electric stove. You don't want the bottom to burn. Okay, this process itself is going to take like 10 minutes. So to these blended up green bananas, I'm going to add what's left of this can of milk. So pretty much you're going to be using the whole can. All right. This is like a 13, I think, 0.8 can. Let me look. Oh, this is a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. All right. So you're going to use the whole thing. This is when it starts to look a little bit looser, but as it cooks, it's gonna tighten up. Banana porridge is so bomb, y'all. Next, we're gonna add 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, pretty much just a pinch of salt, just for the contrast. It just makes it taste a little bit more sweeter. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of vanilla. A little sprinkle of nutmeg, not a lot because of course nutmeg is very, very pungent and strong. You don't want it to overpower your porridge. Add in 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. That look more like a teaspoon, right? Yeah, I love cinnamon. Okay, you need this to be nice and flavorful. This is all gonna cook into it. Bomb. That was like a teaspoon. I know it's spreading, but y'all, I'm telling you. It's gonna be bomb. This right here is the easiest, best banana porridge you can make, okay? Alright, next we're gonna add in a tablespoon of butter. And then we're gonna start off with like half of this can of condensed milk. Look at that. And then we're gonna taste it, see if we need to add more. Look at how thick that is. Okay. Alright, that right there is half. Let's mix this in, see if we need more. We're not gonna add like regular sugar. We're just using the condensed milk to sweeten it. So let's mix this good and then see if we need to add more. Alright, so I just tasted it. It did need more sugar. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the other half of this can of condensed milk. Okay, and look at how much this is making. This is definitely going to be more than 2 bowls. This right here is probably like 4 bowls of porridge. So I'm using this whole... What is this? This is the 13.8 can of condensed milk. We're going to use this whole thing. It's going to be nice and sweet. It's going to be nice. Alright, so we got everything in the pot. I'm just going to continue to stir this and let it get up to temperature. I want to get this to like a low simmer. You guys, if you're trying to lighten this up, you can always make the base and do the condensed milk separate and just have people like pour their own amount of condensed milk on top of their porridge. Instead of using condensed milk, you can use some brown like turbinado sugar, stevia, whatever. You can definitely make this your own. I'm just showing you like the traditional way, the base, you know. You can do your own variation. Alright. Yeah, I'm still here stirring, y'all. Okay. You gotta make sure the bottom doesn't burn. Still stirring. See how it's getting nice and thicker? Bomb. Alright, you guys, so our porridge is done. Do you see how nice and thick this is? And look, if you do it slow and low, you don't need any cornstarch. So I've seen some people put flour. You don't need to do all that. You just need to take your time, okay? If you want to make this looser, you can always put a little bit more milk, okay? You just make this to your liking. But this right here is perfect for me. I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. Look at that. Nice and silky. Y'all see that? Bomb banana porridge without any fillers, okay? Look at that. Bomb. Alright, so I got a porridge in a bowl. What I like to do is top it with a little bit more cinnamon. And there you go, you guys. That is my green banana porridge. So you guys, this looks so bomb. Look at that. It's nice. It's the pretty much the texture like oatmeal, but it's not oatmeal. Well, you've seen. Alright, so you guys be sure to try this recipe out. When you do, tag me on Snapchat, Instagram, email me, do whatever you need to do so I see a version of my recipes. I love when you guys do that. Okay, don't forget to give me a like, a comment, subscribe. Look at that, huh? Real Yardman style. Look at that, making a mess. Alright, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to do you, boo. Bye, guys.
Whoa, don't slip up or get caught. Why not, man? I'm coming for that #1 spot. All right.